Howdy everyone, Lost City here, back in action for more New Year's attraction. That's right, we're here again to actually discuss all the things I have accomplished throughout the year, as well as putting up the goals of what we're going to be doing next year. So, first off, one of the very first set goals that I have for this year, for 2021, is beat 50 games. And I have to say that I feel very accomplished doing that. And I played a lot of fighting games and a lot of puzzle games. There was like a lot of puzzle games. I was generally surprised how many puzzle games I did this year. It almost felt like the year of the puzzle game to me. But I guess I just really got into Pictocross or something. I don't know what to tell you. But I was also able to play some really nice and steamy lesbian visual novels, and that was really nice. And overall, I got to really play a lot with my Switch and the Switch Online little backlog thing, and that was really nice. I really like to see that happen, and I feel like, if anything, I just need to be expanding the amount of games that I play and what exactly I play. I definitely feel like I'm hitting a sort of zone where I'm not exactly getting all the variety that I want, but I have some of it, and that's pretty cool. Next up, do at least 12 vlogs. I'm going to give myself a pass on this one because I did fail this. I did not do 12 vlogs. This was to kind of like give me like, okay, let's do a monthly update every single time we're done with something, with a month, and try to keep everything going up with the whole entire channel. And it just didn't happen. There were a lot of things that got in the way after June hit. And one of the main things that happened, to be honest, was the gastro bypass surgery I had to do. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with the vlogs and whatnot, just so you know, I actually had to get surgery done, and I had this really terrible stomach pain, and it turned out to be something with my gastro bypass, not my gastro bypass, with my gallstones, and you had to do that. They had to like take out my little gallstones and like my whole entire gallbladder, and I had to recover for like a whole entire month. I was literally out of commission nearly all of June, and on top of that, my grandma kept getting constant little complications happening with her, with certain problems and whatnot, and it just kind of eventually led to her passing. And while I have been able to process that now, it was really hard trying to do that because she was just always here for the most part. I still miss her dearly, and I wish that it didn't have to happen. But sometimes you can't stop time's flow. No one could stop time's arrow. And then on top of all that, I had like a cat that I was trying to get, ended up not getting it. As vlog people, if they're keeping up to date with it, they'll know. So all of June through December, just completely filled with distractions, and I tried to do my best, but I had to like take out a vlog each and every time, and I didn't feel like forcing the vlog. I didn't feel like doing any of that, so I just kind of stopped after the fact, and just like there really wasn't much else to update. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to do better next year with the whole entire situation. I maybe not higher amount, but like the same amount I think I'm going to aim for. As for the third thing that I have for this little project and whatnot is more collab projects. And I have to say, I think I did a good job on this one. I found a lot of new friends and was able to stream a lot with more people that I know of. I even streamed with my girlfriend at one point, and I even did a lot more streams with Skull902, and if you haven't found him or seen his channel, he's a pretty cool guy. He does a lot of voice acting work, and he mostly talks about Sonic, and I'm all for that jam. So if you want like a really cool place to go, please go visit Skull902. It'd be a great time that you have for sure. And like on top of all this, I even made like actual friends while pursuing this whole entire situation. And I don't mean it in the sense that like I went to go like do a collab and I ended up being friends with them. No, I ended up being friends with them just because I wanted to end up being friends with them. And I just so happened to want to collab with them. I can't really say that we actually have collabed a lot, the people that I made as friends and whatnot, but I hope we could do more, and that's what I'm really hoping for. And for sure, I definitely want to do more collabs. They're a very fun, they're very easy way to go about things, as long as you're not the one hosting. Make more anime content. Oh, jeez. This is the fourth little thing that I have on here, and just nope, I did not do that. There's so much anime that I really want to talk about, and you could see this just going across the stream, and I just wasn't able to talk about it. I felt really bad in the sense that I felt like I could do better, and like I love talking about these animes. I love talking about and recommending things to people. It just, for some reason, it didn't happen to me, and I don't know why that didn't. I feel like maybe either I do it more off the cuff, or I just start like reviewing things or some sort. I don't know what I need to do, but I need to like really go out there and tell y'all like all these really cool animes that I've seen, because like I don't want to keep recommending these things to my friends who are just like, yeah, I guess I'll watch it. No, please. They're so good. Please. Number 5, experiment with more cooking. I did do this. There are so many dishes that I did not know how to cook, and I was able to cook them. One of them being chorizo. I didn't think you just put it in the pan and that was it. There's nothing else magical about chorizo unless you do it from scratch. And I did not know that. And mashed potatoes, I found a really cool way to do it, and there's like just all these other little small things that I'm able to make now that I wasn't able to make before. So I feel very accomplished in that sense, and it makes me happy that I'm actually getting better with cooking, and I hope I could be better even more so. Number 6, dress more femme. I did do this. I did dress more femme. I even dressed with my girlfriend at one point. We went ahead and went to a fancy restaurant, and we were dressed up in our dresses and everything, a little purple, green, sort of complementariness to it. And it was very nice, and I just loved being with her, and just, it was such a good time. And I will have to say that now, in terms of my clothing ratio, in terms of quote-unquote girl clothes, not codes, it's probably around a 40 to 60 ratio of what I wear. And hopefully by next year, that'll be more of a 50-50 thing, and then we'll slowly make progress into just it being like an 80-20 situation. But for now, this is what I wanted, and I accomplished it. I'm very happy about this. Save them. Do more non-LP content. Yeah, I kind of did. There was a few things that were like highlights that my friend helped make for me, and there were the vlogs, of course, and mostly it was just reactions. I definitely feel like I'm lacking a lot in this territory, and I hope that I could do more of these things, but this kind of ties into the whole entire like anime related content that I wish to make, and just sort of, I don't feel like I really did it, but I know that I did technically make more. But still, it's just one of those situations where just like, on technicality, and just like, I want to do more for this channel. And finally, for our last year, or rather this year, resolution, 500 subs. I wanted to get 500 subs. It didn't happen, but I do have over 420 subs, which was the goal last time, I believe. And we keep moving the goalpost just a little bit more. And we're kind of either beating it or we're getting it on the next year. And you know what? That's good. That's progress. Heck yeah. So if we could go stronger on that for next year, yeah, let's do it. Now, as you all know, this is the point in time where you actually see all these games that I'm going to start playing and whatnot, and going about my business for next year. Just a little teaser peek of it. So with all these games that are playing now, the little trails and everything, let's go ahead and get ahead of what I want to accomplish for my New Year's resolution for 2022. My sub goal, get 555 subs. Why? Because I think it's a fancy number, and I like that idea. It's a little over 100, so I feel like this is particularly accomplished, and considering a little traction going ahead, I do feel it's definitely feasible. And I really like the idea of just us hitting that 3-digit little code thing, so that'd be nice to have. And we'll be very close to the evil number. Number 2. Get a gamer score of over 42,000. So, I got a confession to make. Like, I don't really play on the Xbox, and then I saw my friend play on the Xbox, and just like, wow, their gamer score is just like really big, and just like, I want that. I want to intimidate people with my gamer score. I need to do this for gamer pride, so we need to actually focus up more and get more achievements. And I feel like this is the right thing to do, you know? Like, like I get fired up gamer pride sometimes, and just being a trophy whore is just one of those prideful things I have. Because I want to be a whore. Number 3. Eat more non-meat meals. Now this is a bit of a tricky wicket because like I'm not inherently saying, hey, I want to start being vegetarian or like eat vegan or whatever. And like there's nothing particularly wrong with vegan or vegetarian diets, but like I eat a lot of meat like almost every meal, and that can't be good for like my overall growing health concerns and my 30 years of age, my 40 years of coming age, and I don't need that situation to like stockpile up. So I feel like if we do this and we're able to make a more variety of a diet, that will be great. So mainly it's just like getting more fruits, getting more like non-meat substitutes to go along with things, maybe make things more focused on an egg-centric dish. Things like that I feel will be the best course of action for this one. Number 4. It's a repeat, baby! Boop, boop! More anime content. I need to tell you all about these shows. I need to. You don't understand. Like, there's so much good anime content out there. And I feel like a number of the anime tubers that I see do not talk about this shit because they are not gay. Or, at the very least, they just don't want to talk about gay shit. And I'm all for that. I want to talk about the gay shit. Can we please talk about the gay shit? Fucking I need to. So I need to get up on this, because, like, it's a really missed opportunity here. I just need to do that better. Number 5. Visit more places. Now, this is more of an evolution of what the collab thing is going, because a lot of my friends are actually, like, out of state or, like, further than what you would want in a state. Like, we're talking more than an hour drive type situation. I definitely feel like doing that would be really nice to, like, get more visits and whatnot. And even if it's just a matter of going out to Texas again and seeing my girlfriend, this would be a nice thing to do. But I also just want to visit more places in the sense that, like, yeah, it's a big world out there and it'd be good to have more experiences. I'm getting older and I feel like it'd be nice to just see the world a little bit more. And considering the pandemic and everything, whether or not this is going to be under control or not, it's not going to be under control. But let's face it, America will move on because capitalism must go chugga chugga. So, it'd just be nice to visit a few places before the world goes to complete utter shit and just, you know, explodes. That'd be nice, I think. Then hopefully you could play some games along the way too. That'd be nice, but you know, get there when we get there. 6. Finish side room. Now this is more of a, like, we're gonna get on this right away, but for those that didn't know previously, this side room has been kind of a project for the past like 3 years, and it's kind of gone up and down on terms of like how good it looks and just how much stuff is there. And I feel like it's at that point where it could finally just be like painted over and just like be able to be inhabited by people without a bunch of stuff around. And a large part of that is because I was trying to clear it out for a cat and it didn't really happen. But, you know, at the very least, this is something that could be in my girlfriend's room if she ever came to live with me, and the highest of hopes of things. And just like, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have more room in a house that has rooms, you know? Number 7. Set up second channel. Now, I already have a second channel for those that do not know, which, to be fair, considering the ratio between my first channel and the second channel, that is a very wide margin of about 90%. And I'm not mad at you people, I get it. I don't really use the channel for a lot of reasons, and I definitely feel like I'm slacking on that end. But I feel like I'm at that point where I know what I want to do with the second channel, and I'm kind of going to put a lot of my older streams on it, and I'm going to stop putting old streams in LP format over here. And I feel a lot of that is just mainly I want to play more games on top of the fact of interacting with the YouTube folks more, because if we're going to look at it, I actually have more subs on YouTube than I do on Twitch now, which is a little bit like odd to me, because like that's never been the case since ever. So yeah, it's pretty cool at the very least, and I'm very happy that this channel is growing more and more. Like I just kind of set this channel and forget it sometimes, come back and there's more people of you, and just like, gosh golly darn, I'm very happy that you're all showing up and liking the stuff that I put out here. But at the very least, the second channel makes things less cluttered over here. And that's what I want. I want things to be less cluttered over here and things to be more set over there. So hopefully, we get this set up for next year. And finally, the 8th and final New Year's resolution for 2022. Beat 20 co-op games. Yeah, this is better with other ones, and this is something that I've been saying before with the whole entire, like, I need more variety in my gaming diet, because I do, and I feel a lot of it just comes down to, I don't like multiplayer stuff, and I do like co-op games to a certain extent, but it'd be nice to at least play 20 of these that I never played before, beat them, and just have a good time talking to people and doing stuff and whatnot. And while I know that things like Monster Hunter and Borderlands aren't really something for me, hopefully I can find something that I will like to do with people. And I really, really hope that this year has a lot of fun things in store with me and this channel. And just, yeah, I just really want to make this channel better and do stuff with people and have a good time, talk about games, talk about things I like. And I'm very grateful for you all putting up with my nonsense, because I know I make a lot of nonsense. And I don't understand why you people are still here, to be honest. Still though, thank you all so much for watching this year, and hopefully next year it's going to be even better than before. Until next time, thank you all so much, and I'll see you next year. Sayonara! Bye-bye.